Does the future of Toronto real estate lie in the 905 and beyond? Hey there, savvy homebuyers and sellers. This is Jeff O'Leary, the Village Guru, and today I want to talk about a trend that's occurring in Toronto real estate where we're seeing a lot of buyers leaving the city and going to the suburbs. I want to talk about what's been going on and also maybe some possible causes to what's happening, and finally make a prediction of what I see happening in the future. You're not going to want to miss this video. Let's go. So the purpose of today's video is to talk about a trend that's accelerated over the last 6 months, and that is the rise in prices in the 905 and beyond is outstripping the city of Toronto. Now, historically, Toronto's always been in demand. People have always wanted to live there, and that's why it's the most expensive market in Ontario to live in. However, once coronavirus happened, a lot of the benefits of living in Toronto are not so advantageous anymore. I mean, the nightlife's not quite what it used to be. Small houses, in order to get accessibility to downtown, might not be as big of a deal because now a lot of people are working from home indefinitely. So just to go over the stats real quickly, when we're comparing October 2020 to 2019, the city of Toronto did see a average price increase for all properties of 7%, which really isn't that bad. However, when you compare it to other regions, you can see where there's a big difference. So for example, the inner suburbs such as Peel Region, Halton Region, and York Region all went up on average about 12%. Now, when we go a little further in a more affordable area of Durham Region, east of Toronto, prices are up 18% on average. And then if we even go further, so north into Simcoe County up to Barrie area, you're looking at a 20% increase. Same with Hamilton, almost 20% increase year over year. And finally, the biggest one is Cambridge, all the way out west, about an hour and a half away from Toronto. Prices have risen 27% year over year. That is crazy, folks. In fact, that would be a signal that, wow, something's going on. However, I don't believe that's the case, because what you got to remember are these employees who have good paying jobs in downtown Toronto, when their company has said from now on you work from home and maybe you come into the office once a month, all of a sudden it's like, well, I can trade my 1,100 square foot row house in Toronto, sell it for over $1 million, and I can buy a big house in the suburbs, complete with a separate office so I can actually have a work-life balance. I'm not really going out on the town anymore, so maybe I find a nice community that has some shops, restaurants, and a community vibe, and I'll be a-okay. I'm willing to drive into the city once or twice a month and, you know what, eat it and spend 2 hours in traffic because it's not that big of a deal. It's a lot different when somebody has to commute 5 days a week, every week. That definitely grinds you down. But in the future, I don't see us really going back. I think a lot of companies have realized they can save a lot of money on real estate by selling a lot of their commercial real estate. Why not? I mean, a lot of employees are pretty happy at home, so therefore we're seeing that fuel. So the point of my video is this. What is the future of downtown cores if this trend continues into the future? Are we going to see a hollowing out, or are we going to see a repurpose of properties? Up until just coronavirus started, the city of Toronto was clamping down. They were restricting Airbnbs, investments in order to create more housing stock for people who couldn't find it. But all of a sudden now the scales have flipped. People are leaving the city, and now you're seeing a shortage of properties in the 905 and the regions beyond. I mean, there's not enough homes when prices go up 27%. That's telling me that the demand is vastly outstripping the supply available. So what's the future hold for the GTA? What we can predict is with the government announcing record immigration levels, we're going to see growth continue to happen in the area. Now, do I predict the city of Toronto doom and gloom for it? Not at all. I think it's a world-class city. It's the most exciting place to be. So I see definitely a rebound. However, in the suburbs, which traditionally used to be a lot cheaper than the city, I don't know anymore. Like, are they going to keep going up, or as long as that someone can get more square footage for the price? It's hard to tell, but I see for the future, the 905 and beyond are going to be a really good bet for buyers coming out of the city. Well, there you have it. I'm Jeff O'Leary talking about the rising prices of homes in the 905 and beyond. Is the future of Toronto real estate in the 905? It's anybody's guess, but I'm going to predict that this is a trend that's not going anywhere soon, and you will see a good strengthening in the 905 region. Well, there you have it. If you have any questions about real estate in Mississauga or the suburbs, I'm your guy. I'm Jeff O'Leary, the Village Guru. Have yourself a great day.